everyone. It is Self-Care Sunday. Yes, it is. Welcome to Self-Care Sunday. Self-Care Sunday it is. How are you this Self-Care Sunday? Tell me about your day. Hey, Kitty, did you get your day? Did you get your day of self-care? I hope you got your day off today. Here's keeping my fingers crossed for you. That is keeping my fingers crossed for you. All right. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Hey, Adele and Dazzle are here. Adele and Dazzle. How you all doing? You know what, Dazzle? That means it's treat time. I'm slow on the uptake here tonight. I was slow with that, Dazzle. I apologize for that. I am so happy for you, Kitty. I am so happy you got your day. That makes me smile. My heart beg for you. I am thrilled. I am very, very happy. It makes me smile. It makes me smile, but I am glad to have you all here tonight on this Self-Care Sunday as we kick off week 76-77. Week 76-77 is what we are kicking off on this Self-Care Sunday as we kick off another exciting week. It wasn't a hot day here today, but it was, no humidity, but we had cloud cover all day. So it was cloudy, ominous day, but, I got some time outside reading the paper and stuff, which was nice. We grilled hamburgers and hot dogs tonight. And, it was overall, and we got fancy donuts today. So, all in all, a good day. You got your yard mowed. Yay. Yay for you. That's something I don't see myself ever getting into. Yard mowing is not my thing. I have done it, though. I have done it. We have. Oops, let me get one other thing. I keep on forgetting things here today. That's how slow on the uptake I am. Oh, hang on. I'm coming right back. I had to write myself a note. Otherwise, I'd forget. It's your 1 hour of exercise. I get it. I've been going on walks with Nana, so that's what I've been doing. I almost went on a walk. Cassandra went on a Nana walk today. I did not go on a walk with Nana today, but I had some sit-down time, which I don't usually get. So I'm all with your hour of exercise. I'm not taking that away from you. It's hot and stormy there. Well, send that west, Adele. Send that west. Although I have heard a rumor where I think Cassandra said she heard that we're supposed to get Irma or whatever the current hurricane is. We're supposed to get that Wednesday or something. But I don't know. I think it's too early for our weathermen to predict anything. Yeah, I get the living in a condo to avoid the yard work, and it's a tough balance. My problem with the condo is all the association rules. That's my problem with a condo. It's Ida. That's my grandmother. That's my mother's name. My grandmother on my mother's side was Ida. I didn't realize it was Ida. That's how little I pay attention to the news. But that's the thing that, I don't want to be in trouble for hanging out the wrong pot of flowers or something in a condo. That's always been my problem with it. And, you pay for the in a condo, you're ultimately paying for the upkeep. And I sort of know what that costs. And it works out about the same. But, it's sort of that little bit of freedom, I guess, of doing whatever. If I want my house to be purple polka dots, I can have it purple polka dots. So I don't know, but it's probably in my long run future, a townhome or a condex or something, Adele, because there's something lacking of the big old house in the country that the headaches of that we don't need. Even though it's always somebody else's problem. I hire somebody to fix whatever. It's always somebody else coming out and doing it, and it's writing the check. My peanut gallery would tell you that I don't like to write that. Yeah, that's my problem with it, is all the little rules. I remember Grandma Ida's, the different complexes she lived in, and all the rules, and everything. And it's just like, yeah. And I was much not less into rules then than I am now. I was, when I was younger, but now I'm totally a rules follower. But hey, I am so proud of you, Rose, for taking a staycation. I am so proud of you for taking care of your mental health and getting refreshed. That's what Self-Care Sunday is all about. I'm glad you took a Self-Care Sunday week, Rose. That's awesome. That is awesome. Let's get the Good Morning, Good Night book. The Good Morning, Good Night book is how we start this program every night. Tonight, we are on page 138. Good morning. Use your brains and your heart and your courage. And click those heels if you need to. Peace out. That is your good morning. That is awesome, Rose. I love that. I love that. That is inspiring. Kitty got her time out, at home mowing the lawn. You got your time this whole past week taken away from the store. I took time to read the paper today. I had watched a movie with Rebecca yesterday. It's just take these moments. These moments are so important, and that is the essence. These things we're talking about right now are the essence of Self-Care Sunday. They are the essence. It frees your mind so that you can be full of new ideas. It lays down your burdens so that you can be full and inspired with new ideas. It totally does. It totally does. And that is what is so important. That is what is so important, so that you can be fully inspired. That is what is so important. So I can't stress that enough. I can't stress that enough. That's what invigorates you. And that's what reinvigorates you. Because remember, this is what we love. We love doing what we do. But you need that self-care. That's why we say this day each and every week, so that you can take the time to unplug and recharge. And that's one of my challenges coming up, is for everybody to just literally disconnect the phone. Take that phone and toss it. The technology allows us these wonderful connections, but it also comes at a heavy cost. So I want you to have these moments. I want you to have more of them, and there is more to come. Okay, that is what Self-Care Sunday is all about. That's why we set this day aside each and every week to remind you how important it is. Why we also have the recipe of the week, which this week was no-bake melon cheesecake bars. Excuse me, you can make balls too. I'm thinking my mother's melon balls. My mother used to do melon balls. But no-bake melon cheesecake bars. That was our recipe of the week this week. It's up at narts.org/resale strong REC, where you can find all the recipes, all of them. I mean, it isn't amazing. I mean, isn't the collection of recipes we have assembled truly amazing during all these weeks? We've got a recipe out there for more than every week. We've got appetizers, entrees, desserts, cocktails. We got it all. We got it all out there at narts.org/resale strong REC. You guys have been amazing with the recipes. Amazing. And this week's recipe is no different. I didn't have a picture with it, but I saw a picture of it. It looked really good. Granted, we made something ooey gooey chocolate brownies last night. So, you know, you got to do that to feed the mind, feed the soul, and get us beyond this. I like this tonight for Self-Care Sunday. Well, self-care isn't always chocolate cake and trips to the spa. Sometimes it's meal planning, going to bed early, or letting go of a bad friend. It's forgiving yourself for not meeting your own impossible standards and understanding that you are worthy. Always, self-care isn't just luxuries, but a means for survival. I'm going to repeat that because it was really an important message. Self-care isn't always chocolate cake and trips to the spa. Sometimes it's meal planning, going to bed early, or letting go of a bad friend. It's forgiving yourself for not meeting your own impossible standards and understanding that you are worthy. Always. Self-care isn't just luxuries, but a means for survival. There you go, folks. I couldn't have said it better myself. I'd like to say I wrote that, but I didn't. I did not. And it is. That's why it's also very important, as we work through this, okay? We've talked about this, as we kick off week 76, 77. This is a marathon. And, we're training and we're working like it's a marathon, that there's not an end in sight. And, we're dealing with the new wave of the Delta variant and, the different uncertainty that opening schools and mask mandates going, mask mandates coming back, and all the different things with that. And, I was listening to one thing today and they talked about it as, a new wave. And, it made me think of the ocean. It made me think of Florida. It made me think of being on the coast and being at the ocean. Because I've said, this is our next normal. And what's the next normal? It is, we have a series of new normals, okay? A series of next normals. And it made me think of the ocean and the waves rolling in. It's not just one wave. It's getting back up when you're knocked down. When you're a kid and you're out there on the beach and you're playing in the sand and it comes and knocks you down. And then a different wave comes in and it floods your sandcastle. And just all the different things that come with each wave. Being in business is you're dealing with waves. It's okay. We've got this. This is what we do. We roll with the waves. There's going to be another wave coming in. It's okay. Whatever wave throws our way, we get back up. We roll with it. Another wave. But part of how you do that, it is watching the sunrise is incredibly inspirational. I mean, that's part of my, if we ever had a place down south, I'd want to be near the water because I love the calming efforts of it and the peacefulness of the ocean in the morning or, and at night and ending your day that way. And I actually, sleep with ocean sounds playing on my sound machine. And because it's peaceful, it's graceful. Okay. And that is a wonderful thing. But there'll always be something new. And that's what the ocean teaches us. The ocean is cleansing. It's got another wave coming in for you. Not every wave will knock you down. Not every wave will knock you down. Some will cleanse you. Some will refresh you. Okay. Some will be invigorating for you. Okay. And when a wave does knock you down, you get back up. You get back up. It is just really that simple. It is truly that simple. Part of how you mentally do that, part of how you mentally do it. We talk about what we're grateful for on this show each and every night. Each and every night we talk about that. That is how we kick this off each and every night. But part of what you also need to do, is each and every day, beyond what you are grateful for. Like that quote that I just gave, you need to count your wins. Every day there are wins. Some days it's just that you're still standing. Some days it's that you got a day off. Some days it's you got to go to the ocean. Some days you brought joy to a certain person's life. Me going out super early this morning and coming back with fresh donuts, the gourmet fancy Uber fancy donuts, okay? That was a win in my household. That was a win. That made me the hero of the morning. The hero of the morning, But whatever the wins are, you need to keep track of them, not to keep score, but to remind yourself that you're doing this, that you're getting there. Okay? That you are getting there. There are still waves that are going to come at us, and there's businesses that are having not everybody is recovering at the same rate. Not every area is having the same successes, and you won't have the same successes from day to day, but you can have many, and you have many wins each and every day. Each and every day. Just to keep things in perspective, because I know some people talk about, oh, I had a great sales day. Well, they don't talk about it too much when they had a sucky sales day. And I share that as a headline to the next thing, in August, where we are, we're coming up. We still got 2 days left of August to bring up some August sales. But 30% of small businesses had a hard time in August, either paying their rent in full or on time. 30% of small businesses either did not pay their rent in full or on time in August. So be aware of that. Restaurants, 45% of restaurants did not pay their rent in full or on time in August. What was concerning about that is that was 5% higher than July. Okay. Gyms were actually improving in August. 33% of gym owners did not pay rent on time in August or in full in August, but that was down from 38%. But even worse than all of that is 52% of minority-owned businesses did not pay their rent in full or on time in August, according to some recent stats. So, there is a lot of that. There's a lot of things going on out there still and will continue to go on. So count your wins for the day. The future is bright, but the road there is not straight. The road to the future is not a straight line. There's lots of waves, and we're going to continue to work through them. Thought I'd share with you a skill, okay? A unique skill an applicant put on an application today. And a unique skill. I had not seen this skill listed as a skill, and I loved it. Okay? I loved it. Their skill was Smile Creator. Smile Creator. Don't you just smile reading that? I mean, listing that on an application. Don't you want to just email them the job offer back? I mean, Smile Creator as a skill. I love it. I love it. Okay? Especially since I'm quoted today as being a picky job hirer, in the paper today. But a smile creator. Overall, I thought the article that I was quoted in today did a good job of telling the different sides to it. There are many sides to the unemployment issue, and it's not solved by when the benefits end. So we'll see. Certainly lots going on. Got an exciting week for you this week, folks. We are diving deep this week. We're going to start tomorrow diving deep into the employee retention credit, because understanding the credit itself is harder than the paperwork. The paperwork looks incredibly intimidating, but I'm going to break that down and make it simple, because at the end of the day, there's only about 5 fields that matter on the form, and so the paperwork is almost easy after you get the rest of it done. The why, the how, the math in it is, you got to think it out a little bit. You got to think out your time frames, and we're going to talk all about it this week. I know there'll be a lot of questions on it, so we will step through that with everybody. So I know that some of you have already gotten it done. You had your payroll providers do it. Some of you did it on your own. Some of you are waiting, and some of you are somewhere in between all of that. And we're going to step through it this week to make sure that everybody can get their paperwork in for it, that everybody can do it. That's weird. I'd have to look at some of the math on it, Kitty. I'd have to look at some of the math on that to see where it's off, to see if they think you, based on your payroll. The only thing that's coming to mind, because the 2 issues that I've seen with 2020 ERCs, the 2 issues I've seen are either asking for more than you would have gotten for your whole payroll for the year. So ultimately asking for more than you would have been eligible for. So like they computed based on the payroll you've submitted, that by the time you got to the 4th quarter, you would have maxed out the return per person. And the other being about not filing revised tax returns, which I believe you already did as well. So I'm not sure. We may have to step on the side and step through your issue and figure out what's going on with your paperwork, depending on what they told you. So we may have to take that offline and figure out your issue. But a check for something. I'm happier that they sent you something versus sending you just a letter that says your paperwork was wrong and we're not giving you what you asked for. So I'm happier that they sent you something. Because, a little bit of the money in the mail, it may not be the whole Publishers Clearinghouse with the balloons, the flowers, and the check. But, I'd rather that you got something. But we're gonna go through it all this week and figure out where we're at, get everybody up to speed, and do that. And keep things moving forward. For everybody, because that's I know I've got a lot of people waiting on me on that, and I apologize that it has taken me so long, but I am glad that we are ready to do that this week. But I want you to get everything you're entitled to. I want everybody to get everything they're entitled to. Everything you're legitimately entitled to, I want you to have. That is the way we roll here. If you're entitled to it, just like Dazzle's entitled to her nightly treat, I want everybody to get everything they're entitled to. That's the way we roll here. You know what else we roll? We roll all of this over to narcs.org/resale strong by noon the next day. Noon, I tell you. All the files, all the links, all the recipes, they're all over there. narcs.org/resale strong, including a direct link to the YouTube channel. You're not alone running this store, where you can like, comment, subscribe, and oh yeah, you can ring the bell. Ring that bell so you know when another one drops. You can also share with all your friends in business, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. We're here to help everybody make it to the other side. Other side of the waves. The wave. We're going to ride the wave. I'm not going to get run over by it. I'm here every night at More 8th and Ish, live in the Nards private Facebook group. That's where you find me. But if you have a question in between, you just email me, Neil, Neil at ECIstores.com, Neil at ECIstores.com. I'm here live in the Nards. We just covered that. See how backwards I am tonight? We start this program every night with the Good Morning, Good Night book. The Good Morning, Good Night book is how we start this program every night. Tonight, if you were not here at the top of the program, we're on page 138. Our good morning today was, good morning. Use your brains. Use your heart. Use your courage. And click those heels if you need to. Peace out. Our good night tonight is good night. Click those heels 3 times. There's your graphics, folks. Little yellow brick road, not a straight road either. There's not a straight road to the other side of this either, but we're going to get there. Yes, we are. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Neil Abramson. I do like a good party, a wedding, a bar mitzvah, an Emerald City party. I don't know. We will party again, and we will party in person. And when we do, I'm going to be there with you. But until then, and until tomorrow night at More 8th and Ish, know that you, but most importantly you, yes, you're not alone running this store. Have a great night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. It's time for dessert.